Good day, good day. Welcome everyone. We are here by the tree of life. We have the birds chirping, singing their songs. We got the sun beaming down, kissing us right on the cheek. That's what it's doing. We got the wind waving in. And it's just an awesome day to be in nature. To be here with you guys. Because have you ever wondered about what your purpose in life was and how to find your purpose? Well, we're all human beings. We came here to be ourselves. We did not come here to be judged. We came here to be accepted. To be accepted by yourself, to know yourself, and to know what your journey means. In my past, I've always wondered what my purpose was. And I have found that there are some ways for us to dissect that, to be our own mental surgeon, to figure out what incisions to make to find our purpose, because it's possible. It's like our vocation is a GPS, and we've just got to follow it. Like the light at the end of the tunnel, we can get there. So the first thing that we can do is to ask yourself a couple of questions. Ask yourself, who do you admire and why? Think about it. The first person that comes to mind, maybe give yourself some time to even think about it. Who do you truly admire? And go and make a list either on your head or on paper of why you admire this person. What characteristics or traits they have that you feel inspired by, that you admire so much. This could help you find your purpose, because there are elements to that. There are specific keys that are inside of you that you can unlock. You can put the key in and unlock it by finding your true purpose, simply by asking yourself these questions. Like I said, who do you admire the most? What about them do you admire? Is it very important to you that these people are in your lives, either living or non-living? You know, they could have passed, but they still have this impact on you. What is that impact? That is the thing that we can use as a foundation. Who is it? Why? And how important is that to you? The second thing is that you can ask yourself, what would people close to you think about you and say about you when you are at your funeral? What would they say? You know, your purpose is aligned with your journey. This is the journey. You're here with me. Thank you, by the way. Shout out to you guys. I'm glad that you're here with us. So, when you are finding your purpose, really ask yourself, what would people say that are close to me when they're at my funeral? If they're talking about you, what would you want them to say? This could help shape who you truly feel you want to be, where you are going, and where you have been to get there. As I say all the time, meditation is very important because it can help us remain into the moment, to ground ourselves, and to enhance our awareness through constant practice. And this too could bring us into the moment to relinquish any anxiety or fear or depression by breathing and letting thoughts become introduced like clouds, because the sky introduces the clouds, but then the sky allows the clouds to pass. And that's how strong you are. You are the sky that allows your thoughts, your memories, and your past to come together like the clouds and then go. Gently let them go. Because you can. And that is the power that you have to find your purpose. These are the things you can ask yourself. What would people close to me think? What would they say when they are at your funeral? That can help your alignment. Because another thing that you can ask yourself, the third thing you can ask, is the dreams that you had as a kid, right? As a child. What were those talents that you first discovered? And how did that affect you? Did anyone in your past say, hey, you can't do that? In my experience, I remember being in the 4th grade, and we had a little daily journal kind of thing. And they asked us that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I showed my teacher, and he laughed at me. It's okay, don't worry about it. Because I said that I wanted to be a professional football player. Am I a professional football player? No. Which is fine. As we go on our journey, things will open, doors will open, things will close, doors will close. So that's okay. But if you have strong sense about your childhood and when you had something that you simply could never give up, that meant so much to you, that you could really shape into your dreams. So what were your dreams as a child, and what were those talents that you first discovered that you had? These are the things you can ask yourself to find your purpose, to give yourself meaning. Because that is the greatness of it. Things will open, things will close, because everything is happening for a reason. The universe is on your side. So when you let go and trust the process for what it is, then you remain tranquil. Then you find your inner calmness. To remain in the present, to let all thoughts come and go, but use your knowledge and your cognitive abilities to make your dreams a reality. But finding those dreams, if you already know what your dreams are, that's even better. But you can be any age, any race, any gender, and find these things by asking yourselves these questions. Another question you could even ask yourself is, you could even think about a time in your life where you felt most happy, where you felt most comfortable. What was your life like? Because when you think about a time in your life when you felt your life was going well, what is it? What made it so good? In that period of time, what made that so awesome? These are the things we know. Finding your purpose is so important. We came here for a reason. We are all learning a different lesson. What lesson are you here to learn? So think and hear what the universe is trying to tell you, because the universe is alive. The wind's moving. Trees are growing. We're breathing in the oxygen. We got the birds chirping. The sun's beaming down on us. Without the sun, we wouldn't even have any light. The sun is the soul of the universe. And you are your own universe. How about that? So ask yourself these things. Who do you admire? Why? What would people close to you say about you when they are at your funeral? What is an ideal week or year for you? These are the things that you can do. That I ask myself these things every single day. But I found my purpose, being here with you, by the tree of life, with the wind waving in, my friends, the birds, the sun beaming down, all of these things. I am here for a reason, to learn and to share my knowledge, because that's what gratitude is, sharing and giving. When you give thanks, your abundance grows. But as your abundance grows, you still need to give. You get and you give, because law of attraction is a boomerang. When you say, I'm going to do this, and you do this, that comes. It will come. Just give it time, because plants need time to grow. You need time to grow. Our emotions are like seasons. There is going to be a winter, but there's also a summer, a fall, a spring. These are the things that we can ask ourselves. When you were a child, what were the talents that you first discovered that you had? And when you think about a time in your life where you felt things were going really, really good and things were awesome, what were those things that made that period in your life so amazing? So I wanted to thank you for joining me by the tree of life, with the birds chirping, with the sun beaming down on us, kissing us on the cheek, with the wind waving in, breathing in that awesome oxygen on calmness and tranquility. Have a great day.